Before you scroll, listen to this story. It is a powerful lesson about love, temptation, forgiveness, and transformation. This is the emotional journey of a young woman raised in holiness and a billionaire known for scandal. A story that will move your heart and remind you that no one is too broken to be redeemed. If you love deep African romance stories, like, subscribe, and share so you never miss the next one. Gift grew up surrounded by hymns, prayers, and the gentle guidance of her father, Pastor Elijah, the respected leader of Glory Tabernacle Church. At 22, she was the type of girl people used as an example: modest, soft-spoken, kind, focused, deeply rooted in her faith. Her beauty was simple but striking. Wide, innocent eyes, warm brown skin, and a smile that felt like sunrise. Unlike most girls her age, Gift didn't chase trends or relationships. Her father always said, "A woman who knows her worth does not give her heart cheaply." She believed him. She believed in love, but she also believed in timing, patience, and God's leading. That was before she met Alexander Kalu, a man who lived in a world opposite her own.
Alexander was the youngest billionaire CEO in the state, owner of Kalu Holdings, known by the media as Africa's Wild Prince. Every week he trended online, not because of his business achievements, but because of the scandals. Rumors of new girlfriends, parties on private islands, expensive cars, fast life, broken hearts. His name and trouble lived together. He never cared. He had money, power, and fame. What else did he need? But what people didn't know was that Alexander was broken, deeply broken. His mother died when he was 7. His father remarried a woman who didn't want him. Growing up, he was starved of love and affection. He compensated with women, alcohol, luxury, and noise. The world saw a confident playboy. He saw himself as a lonely man trying to escape his own emptiness. The first time they met, it was unplanned. Gift was leaving church when a sleek black Rolls-Royce pulled up suddenly, almost hitting her. She froze. The car stopped. The tinted window went down.
And out stepped Alexander. The sun caught him just right. Tall, handsome, sharp jawline, expensive fragrance, and an air of effortless confidence. But his eyes were tired. "I'm sorry," he said, looking surprisingly sincere. "I wasn't paying attention." "It's fine," Gift replied softly, adjusting her Bible. "Just drive carefully, please." Alexander stared at her. She didn't look like the usual girls he met. No heavy makeup, no flashy clothes, just a simple dress, calm presence, and eyes that didn't judge him. "Are you from this church?" he asked. "Yes, my father is the pastor." Alexander's eyebrow lifted. "A pastor's daughter?" "Yes." He chuckled. "That explains the purity on your face." Gift frowned a little. He noticed, and for some reason it made him smile. "Have a blessed day, pastor's daughter." She nodded and walked away. Alexander sat back in his car, confused. He didn't chase women. Women chased him. But this one didn't even ask him for his name. That night, Alexander couldn't sleep. Her face kept flashing in his mind. Simple, calm, pure.
different. He woke up irritated. "What is this?" he muttered.
For a man who changed women like outfits, having his mind stuck on one girl was ridiculous. But he needed to see her again. The next Sunday, he entered Glory Tabernacle Church, wearing a white caftan and dark shades. Cameras followed him. People whispered. Some stared in fear. Pastor Elijah paused mid-sermon. Even he knew who Alexander Kalu was. "What is that boy doing here?" an elder murmured. But Alexander saw none of them. His eyes searched for one person. And then he found her. Gift was sitting by the choir stand. Their eyes met. She looked shocked. He removed his shades, smiled, and Gift's heart skipped. Gift didn't want trouble. Alexander was trouble wrapped in expensive cologne. After service, he walked straight to her. "Hello, pastor's daughter. Mister, why are you here?" "To see you," he said honestly. She blinked. "That's not a good reason." "Then give me a better one. Talk to me." "I don't talk to strangers with headlines." He laughed. She didn't. "Okay," he said, softening. "My name is Alexander. I'd like to know you." Gift shook her head. "Your lifestyle and mine, they don't match. Maybe I want a different lifestyle."
Change shouldn't be because of a person. It should come from inside. Her words hit him like truth wrapped in honey. He had never met a woman who challenged him. "Please," he said, almost whispering. "Just one conversation?" Gift sighed. "Fine, one conversation." Little did she know, that one moment would change both their lives. They met again, and again, and again. Under the mango tree behind the church, at the small cafe near her house, sometimes just to talk. Gift discovered layers beneath his Playboy image. Pain, loneliness, fear of being unlovable. Alexander discovered peace in her, calmness he had never known, a gentleness that felt like home. He didn't flirt with her. He didn't show off. He listened. He asked questions. He laughed honestly. He opened up. For the first time in years, he felt human. And Gift? She tried to fight it, but her heart betrayed her. She liked him deeply, but the fear was louder. If I fall in love with him, can he break me? Pastor Elijah noticed her glow, her smile, her worry. Then one evening, he overheard her whispering on the phone. "Yes, I'm fine. No, Alex, I'm okay. Please, stop calling me that. No, I don't hate you." The pastor froze. Alex? The billionaire playboy? His heart pounded. No, not his daughter, not that boy. He called her immediately. "Gift, who were you talking to?" She swallowed. "Alexander Kalu." Pastor Elijah's face turned red with holy fire. "That boy is darkness. Don't let him pull you into sin." "Daddy, he's not like the media says. He's trying to change." "People like him don't change." He snapped. Gift fell silent, but pain filled her eyes. Her father did not know the man she saw, the man who confessed his fears, the man who asked her to pray for him, the man who said she made him want to be better. Alexander tried. He really did. He stopped partying, stopped drinking heavily, deleted the contacts of his old flames, started attending church secretly. He wanted to be worthy of her, but change is never easy. One night, lonely, emotional, and insecure,
he went to a party with old friends. Just to sit, just to breathe. But the paparazzi caught him. Pictures leaked. Headlines screamed. Playboy billionaire returns to his old habits. New girls seen around Alexander Kalu again. Gift saw the news. Her chest cracked. She didn't want to believe it, but the evidence was loud. When she confronted him, he was shattered. Gift, I didn't do anything. I just sat there, I swear. But why go there at all? She cried. Why keep going back to the life you said you hated? He held her hands. Because change is hard, and I'm trying. For the first time in my life, I'm trying because of you. She looked away. Her tears fell. Her heart trembled. Alex, I need space. Those 3 words broke him. For weeks, they stopped talking. Alexander spiraled. Not into parties, not into women, but into depression. He realized the truth.
He didn't want to change for her. He wanted to change for himself, so he could become the man God intended him to be. Meanwhile, Gift prayed, cried, fasted, asked God for direction. Her father pressed her to forget him. Her friends warned her, but her heart whispered, "Don't give up on him." Then one Sunday, as Pastor Elijah preached, the church doors opened, and Alexander walked in. Not in designer clothes, not with cameras, not with pride. He walked in quietly, humbly, and sat in the back row. The whole church stared. Some murmured, some judged, but Alexander kept his eyes forward. When Pastor Elijah ended his sermon, Alexander stood and walked to the altar, tears streaming down his face. I don't want money. I don't want fame. I don't want scandal. I want peace, and I want a new life. Please, pray for me. Silence filled the hall. Then Pastor Elijah slowly came down, placed a hand on his shoulder, and prayed. Gift cried uncontrollably. It was the first time she had ever seen Alexander truly broken, truly surrendered, truly ready. Change didn't happen overnight, but it happened. Alexander signed up for counseling, joined Bible classes, stopped clubbing entirely, cut toxic friends, repaired broken relationships, focused on charity and building scholarships for poor youth. He built discipline. He built character. He rebuilt himself. And slowly, without pressure, without desperation, Gift and Alexander found their way back to each other. One Friday evening, under the same mango tree where everything started, he held her hands. Gift, I don't deserve you, but I want to spend the rest of my life becoming a man who does. Her eyes watered. Alex, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be real. He smiled. Then, can I be real with you forever? She laughed softly. Yes, Alex, forever. Their wedding shook the entire region, not because of wealth, not because of fame, but because people had witnessed a miracle. The Playboy billionaire transformed. The pastor's daughter rewarded for her patience and compassion. The pastor himself giving his full blessing. As Gift walked down the aisle, Alexander cried openly. He wasn't crying because she was beautiful, though she was breathtaking. He cried because she became God's way of saving him. And in front of hundreds, he whispered, "Thank you for loving me when I didn't know how to love myself." If this story touched your heart, if it made you believe in love, transformation, and second chances, like this story, share it with someone who needs hope.
follow for more powerful African romance stories. Your support helps me bring more beautiful stories your way. See you in the next one.